Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This is Habitus Engagement again. Today, I want us to talk on a topic that is very, very important, something that a lot of people complain about regarding us, the engagement coordinators, popularly known as Alagas. They say, oh, Alagas take too long, Alagas don't stick to time. Well, that's not my own testimony. I would always deliver on my promise. So, but I don't know why people will agree to a time that they cannot deliver. If the customer wants an engagement in 2 hours and it's impossible for you, why take the job? You shouldn't take the job if you know you're going to struggle to keep to the time. One thing I always do when I have my meetings with the family and the couple is, if they say, oh, can we do it in 1 hour? Can we do it in 30 minutes? Can we do it in 10 minutes? I tell them, no, it's not possible. I would normally ask for at least 2 hours max. 2 hours to give you a standard job, a good job. I remember when I started about over 20 years ago, most brides' family are always seated. They don't dance in. But these days, because of live band, DJ, and all those things, you see a lot of bride's family, they want to dance in, and then that will take like 10, 15 minutes, and then some aunties will begin to spray them, and that would delay them even the more. Then the groom's family would dance in, and also the same thing, and then the bride would dance in, and then the groom would dance in. You need to consider all these things when you are giving your timing. Because you can't say you want engagement less than 2 hours, and dancing alone is maybe 15 or 10 minutes in 4 places is already like 30, 40 minutes. So what else do you want us to do in the remaining few time that we have? So I always tell my customer, give me 2 hours, let me try my best to give you a good job, but I will not exceed what I've promised. Once in a while I've done engagement for an hour, and what do I need to take out if I'm doing it like that? Parents of the bride, you must be seated. You are not dancing it. So that's why my program is flexible and it can be amended. So you can't insist on 1 hour and expect the Alaga to do magic. Possible. It is not possible. So, if you want a good job, the reason why you are doing the ceremony is to showcase our culture. And if we're showcasing our culture, we cannot take out the important parts of the culture from the ceremony. Yes, we read the proposal letter. People that don't want it to be long, I don't allow them to read the acceptance. It's not possible. So there are so many things that we would love to do for you. I'm not talking about Alagas who will on purpose just be wasting time singing, begging for money and all those things. I'm not talking about things like that. There's so many things that we would love to do to make your day memorable, to make your day joyful. But you need to agree with the engagement coordinator. And engagement coordinators, Alagas, you need to stick to the time agreed, because your own timing, if extended, will affect other vendors. And I think I've done a video on that. You can go and watch that, how your own job can affect other vendors as well. So what I want to say regarding Alagas and time is, it's not all Alagas that waste time. It's not all Alagas that take longer than the time they have been scheduled to use. But I just think families and the Alagas should agree on what they want, how they want it, look into the program, adjust the program as much as possible to suit what they want, and Alagas deliver on your promise. One thing I know that has really helped me in this business is my timing. I will always stick to time. If you want it in 1 hour, then I will tell you this is going to be taken out, that's going to be taken out. If you are okay with it, then you agree with it, then we will go for it. There are times that, so many things will tell you this. Some people will now say, okay, I'll make it 1.5 hours. And some will now say from 1.5 hours, okay, I'll stick to the 2 hours that you say. Nobody wants to have baked bread or have baked cake. So give us time. And also, when you give us 2 or 2.5 or 3 hours, and I've seen people that complain that 2 hours, that means it's too short. Why can't you not do 3 hours? If you give us 3 hours, we are happy. So, it's always about what the family wants. And like they always say, customer is always right. So, we as engagement coordinators watching this video, please feel free to drop your comment, and let me know what you think. And also, the family, the event planners, there are some little things that also delay us. I always say it's not part of our timing. If we ask for the groom, that's when they are going to look for the groom, and another 10 minutes is gone. That's not part of the timing. When you ask for the bride, they are just going like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to go upstairs to go and call her. I always announce as the program is going, as the groom is coming in, just get the bride ready in 10 minutes. After the dobale, I want to see the bride at the door. So the letters must be signed. I say this all the time during the meeting. But on the day, you will now still see that the letter was still in the wrap that it came from. They came with from Nigeria. So those are the little things that delays, the Alaga. So it will be unfair of you to count that as part of our timing. Letters must be completed. It must be signed whether by the father or the father and the mother. Like I always say, it doesn't matter. Some people will say his father is the head of the family. Fine. Yeah, some mothers will say Ajobini. Fine. So whether daddy alone sign or daddy and mommy, all I want to see is a signature. I've done an engagement whereby the groom was the one that signed. Both parents were late. Uncles came late and we needed to start. And the groom said, Auntie, can I sign? I said, sign, because we can't wait for the uncle that is supposed to represent the father. So little things that can delay the program, let's try and avoid it. And henceforth, any Alaga that is going to watch this video, please feel free to let me know your thoughts. Agree with the client. If they say they want it for a particular time, if you know you can't agree to it, then don't take the job. Because the moment you take the job, then you have to deliver on your promise. If not, it will spoil our integrity. And when people start saying, oh, that woman, she doesn't keep to time, before you know what's happening, you will not be everywhere to defend yourself. One thing I'm good at, I'm known for, is I will tell you what I can deliver, and I will tell you what I can't deliver. I hope this is going to help somebody. Please get everything that we need ready. Get the letters ready. Another thing that delays is when we're about to read the proposal. They will now say the sibling of the bride is with the bride, and then someone will go for another 5-10 minutes to go and call her, and the family will say, she's prepared, she's the one that they want to do it, somebody else cannot do it. Please, everything that we need, let it be ready. The moment we start, the person that will read the letter should be in the hall. So immediately after the letter ready, she can always go back, or he can always go back to meet the bride or to meet the groom. So let's watch it. Let's not put all the blame on the Alagas. We're doing a good job. We're trying our best. I know some people can be overdoing, but today is not the day for that. But when next you want to choose an engagement coordinator for your daughter, your son's wedding, look at people's review. Look at people's review, people's remark. Look at Alagas that are timely. And also, some of us, should also watch on coming late to events. It's not a good habit when they have to be chasing us. Where are you? Where are you? Let's deliver on our promise. Let's deliver on our timing. Let's deliver. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. I know we are not perfect, but we will get better and better in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. See you at the next engagement. Bye.